Whew, it's been so long I have seen myself in a camera. Well, these past few months have been very funky in a way that I've been trying to figure out how to deal with my emotions, which is something very human and very basic, simple, but we're not taught how to do that. So there are some weird consequences that come when you don't learn how to feel your emotions, right? And I bet you've heard that many times, and I did too. And then it happened to me. Oh, and I'm not even in focus. Focus. Okay. So yeah, I've been just revisiting my whole life, basically, like trying to think about the way I create and what kind of thoughts pop in my head, and kind of how do I act from those thoughts. For example, as artists, we tend to be very overachieving and put a lot of pressure on ourselves, and be such a perfectionist in a way that it ends up adding a lot of stress, like self-generated stress. And we tend to think about stress as something that happens to us, but it could also happen just inside of us with our thoughts and feelings. And yeah, I just took this not the longest time, but like I took some time to just, be aware of the things that I'm doing. And it's not easy. Like, I know logically and rationally it might feel like, oh, it's simple. It's just how hard it is to be human. Like, but I don't know. It's like everything you do, you have some kind of thoughts attached to it that come whenever you do something, you think about it a certain way. And I know I sound very generic, but it's just like analyzing my own thoughts when I create art, and when I want to share it with you guys and with the world, whether it's YouTube or Instagram or Patreon, it doesn't matter. Like, each social media and each platform comes with a set of thoughts and consequently feelings about it. And it takes a lot of self-awareness and like to be conscious about what are you feeling. And because we get so used to not pay attention to those things because we're not taught how to do that, that it's easy to just not feel those things and instead just tone it down and try to silence it and try to ignore it and try to cover it up with more work. And then it becomes anxiety and depression and pain and all sorts of things, right? But yeah, like I turned on the camera and I wanted to show you my Patreon illustration, like for this month, which is the last month of the year. I have no idea when this video is gonna come out. But I've just been very happy with the latest pieces that I was gonna click here to focus, but I wanted to click on the camera. Anyways, this is an acrylic gouache piece. I've just seen so many artists and so many arts with like these border that has like multiple little icons, and I wanted to try something like this, and I just need to outline this one. I actually made two because I have two original paintings that I sent out through Patreon. I just looked at myself in the camera and I realized I have this huge scratch from my cat. But that's on me because I took her outside and it was super cold, and then she was like, I hate you, I don't want to be here. But yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, I wanted to show you these because I really liked, I liked it so much that I did the same one for both of my patrons. And I don't do that usually. I have an original, like something that is actually original and like one of a kind. There's just one of that in the world. Wow, so fancy. But yeah, and I wanted to show you because, as I'm telling you, like, this is why I started talking about feelings and thoughts. I haven't been filming, like vlogging and filming my art process and me drawing and me painting, because I'm trying to analyze what comes up when I'm doing it, like what kinds of thoughts I'm feeling. For example, am I thinking of this art as it has to be a certain way, it has to be nice and it has to perform well on engagement on social media? Am I being extremely perfectionist, like overdoing the art, or am I doing it enough to express something that I want? And these kind of things, when I'm filming, I'm worried about the angle, and I want it to be a certain way. I want it to be in focus. I want the camera to be on and not like, you know, the battery. So I add this extra layer of things that I think about, and then it gets extra like challenging to notice your other thoughts about the art. So I just cut the whole filming and vlogging for now, for this process of like getting in tune with myself. And as I get better in noticing it, then I'll start vlogging more my art process and tending for those thoughts that come up when I'm filming as well, because I believe we can change all these thoughts. They're just thoughts. I can change it. You can do it. I can do it. Yeah, we're good. So yeah, very excited to outline this. I'm not sure I'm gonna film. Probably I would film something for Instagram, and I'm talking way too long about this, but I wanted to say it anyways because I think it's very cool. And we're not taught, and we're not we're not instructed on how to do these things, and I want to share my process and share the things that I've been doing, like dealing with these things myself, because I think you guys also have hobbies and also have things in your lives that you probably want to be better. And most of the time, we are in our own way of becoming better. Is that phrased correctly? Like, we get in our own way. I think that's how you say it, right? Anyways, yep, I'm gonna go back to that. I'm sorry if I don't film it and if I don't share it with you, but that's part of it all, part of my process. And I know you're gonna be kind and compassionate and respectful of my decision, but I wanted to tell you anyways because I like sharing with you. So yeah, I can show you later. Okay, I'm just gonna stop. With labels. I didn't know that. That's cool. Help! Help!
I like to just do it for you. Sorry. Sorry, not good.
Oh my god! Why would you hold my knee?
Why don't you like sit like a little kid?
Just hold me here. That's pretty good.
Looks like one of those skanky tank tops.
A crop top.
I shouldn't have said skanky. It's not skanky.
That's
I like to wear them in summer too.
great.
Like this.